children, in our previous classes we have completed lesson 5 from the textbook and lesson 5 from the activity book, and today we are going to learn about pronouns chapter 5 from the grammar book. In our previous class only, in the textbook part, we learnt what is pronoun, and with the few examples, with the few exercises we have completed too. And children, let us read this sentence. Siddharth promised that Siddharth would clean his room after Siddharth finished the work that Siddharth was doing. In this sentence, which word is repeating? Can you say? That is Siddharth. Now, read this sentence here. Siddharth promised that he would clean his room after he finished the work that he was doing. Here, for the first time, we use the name of the person. In the remaining the places of the name, we used few words, that is he, instead of Siddharth. In the place of the name, we use the pronoun, right? These are the pronouns which we use in the place of the name. See here, Siddharth promised that he would clean his room after he finished the work that he was doing. See, this is also gives the same meaning, but the sentence is very different. It is very clear, isn't it? Okay, the word he is used in place of the noun Siddharth. This makes the second sentence shorter and easier to read, right? Okay, words that are used in place of nouns as shown in the example above are called pronouns. We use them to make sentences repetitive. See here in the example, Siddharth is repetitive right now. In the example, you can see the repetitive word which is Siddharth. These pronouns will control of repeating the words, and some common pronouns are I, me, we, us, you, they, them, she, her, he, him, and it. These are the common pronouns. See the examples here, children. I am playing with Mary and Hima. They are my friends. Here, instead of their names, we use the common pronoun is they. In the same manner, Mummy and I went to the market. We bought many things. Here, we means who? Mummy and I. Instead of they, we used here again common noun we. In the same manner, let us take the third example here. Vellen has just joined my school. She is a new student. Instead of Vellen, the name of the person here, Vellen. Instead of that Vellen, we have used here she. For the girl, we use she. For the boy, we use he. Means here, again, three genders will be there. I will explain you that later, but mainly we use he for the male persons and she for the female persons, and we use it for the thing. Okay, and now let us get into the exercise. See here, children, circle the correct pronouns that would complete the sentences. Let us check the first one. Joy has left his sweater here. I will give it to Dash tomorrow in school. See here, it, him or he. When you are giving to the particular person, we use her, him. We use perfectly him or her. Isn't it? So, which word we have to select? B. So, now let us write the word. Let us write the word him. In the same manner, let us check the second one. Sheetal got a new bicycle on her birthday. Here, Sheetal is a girl. So, which word is suitable here? Let us check from the options. It, she, me. It, she, me. Which word is suitable here? Of course, for the female, we should use she. Here we have to use S into the capital letter because after completing the sentence again, the first letter will be the capital letter. Now let us check the next one. Jagat and his friends are watching the match on television. Dash are making a lot of noise. Here the persons are more than one. So usually we should use the plural form, and that should be pronoun. See here, them, they, him. Which is suitable here? They are making a lot of noise. So we should use THEY, they here. And let us check the fourth one. Nilesh and I will go to the mall. Dash want to buy some books. Us, ours, we. Who want to buy? Of course, I, myself and Nilesh are going. So, here we should use we. And let us check the fifth one. We could not get on to the bus. Dash was too crowded. Here bus is a thing. So, we should use the word it from the options. Let us check the next one. My brother went for a trek in the hills. Dash enjoys outdoor adventures. Here only one brother, that is also male. So which pronoun is suitable from these options? They, he, we. Which is the suitable word? Of course, he. We should write he. Let us check the next one. We are going for a walk. Why don't you come with dash? Here more persons are there. We means more than one, right? So which is suitable word here? See, we, me, us. Which is suitable? Yes, us. Let us write us here. Now let us check the next one. Please give Aranya and Farah some money. Dash needed to buy some stationery. Which word is suitable here? Tell me, children. It, they, she. Here two persons are there. So we use, for the plural form, we should use here they. See, they need to buy some stationery. Now let us check the next one. Let us read the full sentence here. Please give Aranya and Farah some money. They need to buy some stationery. Okay, let us check the next one. My mother and I go to the park on Sundays. Let us see the next one. My mother and I go to the park on Sundays. Dash usually take a picnic lunch with dash. Here the persons are two. So we should use here we. We usually take a picnic lunch with who are going? They are going. Here they will turn into us because the person here who are explaining I and my mother will become here us. Okay. After completing the sentence, what we have to do? We have to keep full stop. And let us check the next one. This is Daddy's watch. Grandpa gave dash to dash. This is Daddy's watch. Grandpa gave dash to dash. Here Grandpa gave the watch. Watch will turn into it because the things or animals will turn into. When the names are repeating, we have to use the word it. And Grandpa gave it to, here to whom he have given? Dad. So, here Daddy will turn into the word pronoun him. So, let us read the full sentence here. We have to keep full stop, of course. And let us read the full sentence here. This is Daddy's watch. Grandpa gave it to him. Okay. So, we have completed this exercise. Now, let us get into our next exercise. Children, in this exercise, we have to replace the underlined words with pronouns and we should rewrite this paragraph. Okay. Are you ready? Let us read the paragraph here. One day, Reeti woke up early in the morning. Here, again they have repeated, Reeti looked out of the window. Here we have to repeat the word Reeti right here. No. We can use instead of the word, instead of the name, which word is suitable here? Here the person is female. For female persons, which pronoun we should use here? She. And after completing the sentence, again the first letter will be the capital letter. So we should write here S into the capital letter and the full word is she. She looked out of the window and saw two tiny sparrows. The sparrows were building a nest. Who were building the nest? Sparrows. The sparrows felt that the windowsill was a safe place for their nest. Here, instead of the sparrows, which word is suitable? For the things or for the creatures, we should use, if it is more than one, they. Isn't it? So, let us cut this word and let us write the word they here. They felt that the windowsill was a safe place for their nest. Riti watched the sparrows every day. Here again they are repeating the word the sparrows. Instead of the sparrows, which word is suitable here? Them. Isn't it? So let us write the word them. Now let us read the full sentence. Riti watched them every day. Isn't it? Here again they have underlined the word Riti. Instead of Riti, which word we have to use to the female person as a pronoun? Of course, she. And S will be the capital letter. And let us read the full sentence over here. She was very happy to see the sparrows, here again underlined. Instead of the sparrows, what we can write here? Of course, them. And let us cut the words. Okay. And here he was very happy to see them build a nest on her windowsill. Soon the nest was ready. Here the underlined word is the nest. Instead of the nest, what we can use here? It was ready. Isn't it? It is the thing, right? So we can use the word it. And though the nest looked rather untidy, the sparrows seemed comfortable in the nest. Here, which word is underlined? The nest. Instead of the nest, what we can use here? Of course, it. Now let us read the full sentence over here. Though the nest looked rather untidy, the sparrow seemed comfortable in it. Okay. Now what you have to do? We have corrected the underlined words, right? Now you have to rewrite the sentence over here. Now let us get into the next topic. Our next topic is possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are used to replace a noun and to show possession or ownership. Some common possessive pronouns are mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours and theirs. For example, you can see here, is this notebook yours or is it mine? Here, yours and mine are possessive pronouns. Children, you should remember that we never use apostrophes in possessive pronouns. Okay, now let us get into our next exercise in our next class. Thank you.